So this is Robert. He basically just saved my ass. I'll explain. Thank you, Robert.
All right, brother.
You too. Have a good weekend. So here's what happened. To make a very long story short, I locked my key in my car. Now, to be fair, I didn't actually lock the key in the car because the locks on the van don't actually work the way that they're supposed to. It will randomly lock out of, whatever situation or situation happens for it. So it auto locked. I got out of the van to go in to use the restroom, and the door auto locked behind me. And I usually have my key in my pocket, but this morning I didn't have my key in my pocket because I changed pants this morning. So this door locked instantly the moment I closed it. And that never happens. I don't know under what condition it actually locked, because there's no reason for it to lock, but it just auto locked all by its lonesome. So that meant I had no way to get it into the van. So I'm looking at different ways to get it in the van, and we almost did this. So look right here. So you see those, I don't know if you can see it. That screw right there, there are two of them on both sides. That would remove the fan, and in doing so, we could use one of John's daughters to slide in and then get the key, and that would make things easier. But that would have meant having to undo the fan and the whole 9 yards and yada yada yada. So I was looking at that, and then I just on a whim I decided, wait, my insurance company has roadside assistance. So I called the insurance company. They're like, yeah, you don't have roadside assistance. I'm like, what? I said, how much would it cost how much would it cost? And they're like, well, hold on a second. Let's look at your policy. They're back and forth. And then finally she says to me, in order to have roadside assistance, you need comprehensive insurance. How much is that? And she starts running numbers at me. I said, lady, listen, okay, I just want the roadside assistance. Just make it the absolute friggin' cheapest. She's like, okay, fine. She was sweet as peaches about the whole thing. So, yeah, that happened. So I increased my policy by another $38 for the next 6 months, and have comprehensive insurance at this point. Yay, cool beans. And then, to add insult to injury, then when we're all done, I said, so do I have roadside assistance today? And she's like, no, you'll have that tomorrow. I'm like, so can we make this happen for today? And again, sweet as peaches, she said, hold on a second, please. So she did what my former student used to say to me, which was, hold please. So she got me roadside assistance today, got me over to the roadside assistance department, and then they texted this company, and Robert showed up, and within 2 minutes, he had popped open my door. And then I said to him, so Robert, how easy is that? He said, well, it was pretty simple. And I do this all day long. I break into people's cars legally because I'm supposed to. I said, can we make it a little bit more difficult? He said, well, pretty much the only way that you're going to make that more difficult for anybody else, not for me, but for anybody else, is to put a lock on the outer door right here. So put a lock right here. And I'm like, that's pretty stupid. But he said, that's about the only way you're going to make it a little bit more difficult for somebody that wants to break into your car. And he's right, but there has to be a better way to do that. I'm basically, the only thing that's in my vehicle at this point that's of value is one. I have all my valuables in one bag, and that bag constantly comes with me. I mean, you can break into the car, there's nothing there at this point. So to make a long story short, so Robert breaks into my car, pops the door, and then I reach in and grab my key, and that was that. So that was my little adventure today. I like adventure. No, I don't. I do not like adventure. I like it when it works out. And it didn't cost me an arm, or leg, and 16 teeth. It basically cost me $6 today. So, way cool. So So my policy went from $38 a month plus $6, $44. Howdy. Well, I think this is my last day here. I could stay another day, but I think I've stayed my welcome, as it were. Nothing untoward. John has been fabulous. His kids are amazing. His family is amazing. He's got 2 really great daughters, and they're just really cool children. Yeah, that's going on. So I'm going to help John out with his website a little bit before I get out of here, and set him on a pathway towards website independence, let's put it that way. Because right now he's in GoDaddy's system, and it's friggin' awful. I wouldn't wish that on a pig. So I'm a little worried about the van, about pulling out of here with the van, because I'm just gun shy about what's possibly gonna go wrong next. I do need to do an oil change either today or tomorrow. Probably I'll end up doing it tomorrow, so there's that. Now to the news that is fit to video. So what you're seeing right there on the screen, that's Mr. Miles doing something he really does not want to do. And that's teach tango. So yesterday, I held 2 workshops, one on the Milingaro turn for close embrace, which those of you who don't dance tango won't know what that is, but and the other one was on close embrace staccatas. Again, stuff you don't need to know about, other than to hear that, you know, what I'm about to tell you, which is I don't really ever want to teach ever again. I mean, I love teaching. It's just the stuff that comes with it. All right, there you go. Bye. He's leaving. I'm leaving. So goodbye, Mr. John.
Goodbye, Mr. Miles.
It's been a pleasure.
Absolute pleasure.
It's been a pleasure, sir.
Yep.
Eek. All right.
Good things happen.
You do
See
you.
friendo.
I do me. Bye.
Bye.
Getting in the car, kiddies. Driving my little brown body elsewhere. Let us go. Ah! Let's roll down the windows and get on the road. Oh, please. Finally leaving. Finally leaving John's place. That was a lot. I had fun. He's a good host, and I am gonna miss him. And believe it or not, I'm actually gonna miss Charlie and his daughters. They're 2 wonderful children, and they're gonna grow up to be amazing young ladies. All right, I am on my way west to Greensboro, which is about an hour away. But because I don't want to drive in the heat and the vehicle needs an oil change, I am going to basically go and park at the Walmart for the night. Not because I can't stay here. I mean, I could have stayed with John, but you know, you just need to get out the door and get on the road and get it, yada, yada, yada. So I'm going to go hang out at Cafe Driad. You saw that. And then I'm going to get on the road and head west. So yeah, that's going to happen. So, heading on the road, kiddies. That is the show in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. I've had fun, but it's time to go. Know what I'm saying? Word!